Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, the Bills and their head coach. His side down, but certainly not out yet, and they sit at 2-4. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. They'll have decent field position to begin with. Here, Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here that plays a clean ball.
He's going to get this to the opposing 41. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Cooper to Gene with the stop. Second down now. They need 7.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Chiefs look like they have it. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right. You just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He has room past the 25. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
There's another for it. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. Stopped for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buffalo offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shakir sent in motion left. Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Bills.
They'll try the right side with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
To the air on 3rd and long. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs and their running back about to get back to work. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down at the 30. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
14. Bills 3. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills set to take over offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
It's Allen out of the pistol. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
10 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Bills with a punt team out there. Tucker on to handle this return. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. Blitz coming here, Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up. And Allen will hold on to this. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Finds him on the slant. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a one-score game in the first half.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season. No, sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Give now to the running back. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Here's ETN on first down. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. They go right back to ETN. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense. $7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and goal to go.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yellow.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to the well again. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Right at the line of
The
scrimmage.
Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
Brings up third
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete on third and goal. First time this game they've looked to him. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
Now fourth down and goal.
Butker knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Makes the score.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10. Here's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
And the Bills first down.
On first down, Allen. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Second down.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Complete to number 19.
Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
4-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
The kicker on for the
Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And Buffalo will take this one back for the touchdown. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with the lineman a lot, quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. We've set it downs from the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the Bills' 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one. The Texans taking on the Jets. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Texans move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And it's Bo Nix. Part of a big game for him, 3 total touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 passing. The Broncos wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Commanders put it on cruise control. They win it 28-7. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First and 10 from the 32.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete.